Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to another Sims Sunday build. Now, today I went for I kind of wanted to, again, small house. Basically, I took inspiration from these two houses that I saw on Pinterest again. And I was like, hey, I kind of want to combine the two of them and find a way to make it my own. So, yeah, basically, like the front section of this house is like the one house, and then like this whole area here where you see like this cover thing that I created, that's like one house, and then the front, like the other side here, I basically like the way the windows were placed, which I know sounds really odd, but that's the only thing I took from the other house. But yeah, it's mainly just like the way like this, like I just like the whole like shaded cover area thing here. Well, actually, originally in that actual house, it's not covered. It's just like how it is there, but it's just like a kind of half wall thing, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then like just like this backyard area, like the placement of that is the thing that I really liked about the house. But I mean, looking at the house, I don't actually think that was a backyard. I don't know. It had a fence around it. Maybe it was, or I actually don't know. But yeah, basically it just like in that house though, it was just like this weird, like just like this flat kind of backyard thing. So I was like, nah, like I want to make this look more modern, and like I want to create like this kind of like this green, like very eco-friendly house kind of vibe. Also have it really modern. So yeah, that's why I kind of added my own twist to these things. So like that whole platform section there that you see I did in the backyard, and just like the fake artificial grass type thing there, that wasn't in that original house. The original house didn't really have like any kind of proper backyards. I mean, it's technically not a backyard. It's like this weird side area, side yard. Is that even a thing? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, here I'm just placing some windows around, just getting everything sorted out. I had a massive problem with the kitchen and like where to put the stairs and things, so I end up moving this around quite a bit. So the actual floor plan for this house changes quite a bit. And I know you're probably wondering, well, if you just like took inspiration from two houses, why don't you just kind of, look at those floor plans? See, I tried avoiding that just because like the first build that I did, coming back and making videos again, I feel like I just kind of copied that, and like it was a cool house and all, but I feel like it wasn't necessarily like, I don't know, I kind of felt bad about it. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, so again, the only two things that I really kind of, like took massive inspiration from was like that whole covered section, all that. I mean, it's not covered here, but I do end up covering that later. Just like a little car park area, and then just like the placement of the three front windows at the bottom there. I really like the way that looked, and then yeah, just like the area where that backyard. I don't actually know if that's where the backyard was. I just added it there because it looked cool. So yeah, yeah, as you can see, I ended up making a backyard because in that actual like render of the house, it didn't have like any entrance to that area, and even through the back, like there's no entrance. So I ended up adding my own stuff, so I turned it into a backyard. But in any case, I'm gonna stop going on about that. I don't know, I just feel weird, like I had to explain myself when it came to that, just that people aren't like, oh, this dude is copying your things. I do add my own things, or at least I try to. Again, I'm not that creative, so sometimes I just kind of need that inspiration, and then I get a bit too carried away, and then I'm like, wait, this actually just ends up looking like the other house or whatever. But yeah, in any case, moving forward. So yeah, here I was just sorting out the front yard area, and here's where the car kind of park area thing comes in. And I really like this yard because I ended up building a pool around that massive rock that I found in like the debug objects menu. So yeah, I ended up building a pool around that just because I was like, hey, like, this is cool. I don't think I initially wanted a backyard. I think this was, I mean, not a backyard, sorry, a pool. I think initially this was just gonna be like an outdoor seating area kind of thing. I was like, wait, like I have this giant rock thing, let me add a pool to that because it looks super cool. So I ended up doing that. And I think I stopped here just because I was trying to figure out how to get the pool on a platform, but then not raise the rest of the house, which I did figure out, but I couldn't do it properly for some reason. So did I really figure it out is the real question. Yeah, yeah, here I was just going around trying to mess around with everything and trying to get that pool onto a raised platform, but it just wouldn't work. And then for some reason I didn't know what was going on with the half wall here. So I didn't know what was going on. So I just had to end up like I ended up deleting it and then redoing it, and then just having to mess around with this pool area a lot. But yeah, I really like this area. It's probably like my favorite part of the house. And then here I just added some more like rocks just to make it seem more natural. And then I was gonna tile around, but I was like, nah. So I just left it like the artificial grass. But yeah, anyways, moving on. I think yeah, this is why I get into like painting the house. For the most part, it's just a simple white color interior painting. And then here I'm adding the floors and everything. Again, this layout that you see here, the floor plan does change because I couldn't figure out what to do with like the kitchen. And like, I don't know, like the area was just too small, so I ended up switching this whole staircase thing around. Which I come to here, the kitchen area. Yeah, it just wasn't big enough, and I couldn't find a way to make it work without moving the stairs. So I fiddle around, I mess around a lot with like the placement of everything here, and then eventually I tried doing like a whole square thing, which ended up using more space just because like it wasn't rounded. And then here I try again in a different configuration, and then that's where I moved the stairs once for the first time. Oh no, sorry, I built a wall around it. And then as you can see, I ended up deleting that, and then I moved the stairs again, and then I removed that like small bathroom area that was there. Also, I was really confused about like the bathroom. I was like, should I make this like a proper bathroom where it has like a shower and everything, or should I just make it like one of those toilets that you have where it's just like a toilet and a sink, and yeah. So I think eventually I do just end up making it a toilet and not like a whole bathroom area. Again, this changes again because I just could not figure out how to make this work with the kitchen. So yeah, this floor plan thing just changes like 5 million times. And yeah, you can see I used a lot of trees on the side there just because I don't have any windows on the side and it looks super weird, so I just kind of covered that area with some trees just to make that look more full, if that makes sense. Yeah, it just looks super empty on that one side. And then here I tried something called the closet. I think this is the final. Yeah, so that is the final like layout for the floor plan where the stairs off to that side. And then I think this is just where I'm adding doors and like messing around with the windows again, just because I was like, I need windows, but I was like, no, but I don't want to add windows. And then I think here's where I just finalize the whole toilet bathroom thing, where I just end up again. This just ends up being a toilet instead. And here again, I was messing around with the kitchen because I just couldn't figure out what would work best for this kitchen. Eventually, because the idea I had was with that massive sliding door, like it would be cool if you could have like a bar area there, so you can open the door, and then the Sims can kind of just come in. But then that the other side of the door doesn't open, so I was like, okay, well, never mind then. Let me just not do that. And then I moved the kitchen again, and then here's some more just messing around with the so this wasn't the final thingy. Final floor plan? What was it? No, I think that was because I think at this stage I just kind of started adding furniture everywhere because I was done with the main building. But yeah, eventually I did find out what I wanted to do with the kitchen, so I ended up adding a stove, little island area there, which I think I switched around now. Yeah, I switched around and added the sink there, and then here I move on to the TV area, just figuring out what works well. And for once, it wasn't only black and white. So the colors I used for this house were like blue and red, and like different shades of it, just because a lot of these like this is where I miss the Sims 3, what's it called, like creator, like the style thing where you had like the whole color palette and then you could actually create something around that. That's what I miss in the Sims 4. So yeah, getting the right shades of red for everything and blue was quite tricky. And then I'm just walking in the front of the house again. Oh no, okay, I move on. Oh, okay, back to TV. Sorry, a lot of this is really sped up, so my commentary is a bit delayed when it comes to these things. But as you can see there, over the car park area thing, I added some plants on top just because it looked super cool. So I was like, let me go with this. And then I have a red feature wall there just to kind of introduce the red, and to make it seem like to make it fit in more, and then have a blue rug. And then I eventually end up painting this entire wall red, not just like that one section, just because it looked a bit odd, and I didn't know how to fill the space on the left hand side with more red, so I just painted the whole wall red. I really like that red. Just by the way, I realized in the final, I don't think I added speakers. So yeah, as I'm explaining this now, I think there's a change. I think did I add it eventually? I can't remember, but in any case, it's fine. It's nothing major that I changed. And then I was gonna add some like sprinkler thingies there just to try to create fonts, but that didn't work, so I didn't do that. And then here I struggled with configuration of placing things in this backyard, just because again I suck at making backyards. But I tried my best to do something, so I was gonna add a little table there, just because I figured you'd have some barbecue things on there. I don't know, like a little tray or whatever there. So yeah, and then I added some lights just because it looked super cool. So I went with those lights and I made them red eventually. Yeah. And then just added some outdoor seating there because I like the hedges look super weird. So you'll see I added them there, and then like a little crate thing as a table. Yeah, this area again, just my favorite. I like it. It's small, but it gets the job done. So yeah, and then I think okay, I back to the TV area. Oh, just adding a small class table just to make the house look more lived in. Sorry, I might be mumbling and like stumbling over my words. I apologize. My mouth is a bit weird today for some reason. I don't know. It's not dry, but it's just I don't even know how to explain it. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the vault. Sorry, don't know why I was talking about my mouth. That's super weird. Just finishing up the kitchen here, adding a couple of things, adding some counters, adding some clutter items, just again to make it look more lived in. Yeah, nothing much to really say. I just realized in The Sims they don't have kettles. Like, they have a microwave and have a coffee maker, but there's no kettles. I don't know, that seems super weird to me. Yeah, just adding some paintings onto the wall, some things again, just making it look more lived in, because that is very, very important. Otherwise, the house just look the house just looks super unnatural. And then here's the upstairs bathroom where I did one of those shower things that I like doing a lot. And you notice a lot of my bathrooms are bulbs. It has like the double counter thing. I like that again to add class items just to make the bathroom seem more used. So yeah, and then here, this bedroom here that I'm working on, or well, I'm not working on it now, but I'm working on it now. Just everything ended up being green. I don't know why, like weird greens and blues, just because it looked super cool. So I was like, okay, let me just build on this. Again, I really try not to just go, simple black and white. Although in the master bedroom, I do end up doing that. So yeah, but in this bedroom here, I just, just try to do something different. And that can be like a kid's bedroom or whatever you want it to be. Again, feel free to change these bedrooms. And then here's just a study. I figured this would be like a cool work area. Everyone's working from home, so might as well just create something like that for The Sims. And then here I get to the master bedroom, which, as you can see, I was thrown off a little bit just because everything wasn't centered, so I ended up adding windows and then just changing everything. And then I really like this closet area here just because it's like a whole open closet kind of thing, and then I added a window there just to make it seem like it's a door that you can close. And then again, just adding a little bit of dresses, adding some things in there, some clutter items. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of the room. Oh, what else? Oh, okay, here's why I add curtains and things, just because I always forget to add curtains to my bulbs. So I added some curtains and things. I'm just trying to, finalize some things here, just adding some more class items everywhere, adding a bin, just because you need that to to dispose of your waste, and adding some lights here. Also, I do apologize, I forgot to upload the cabin house type thing to the gallery. I uploaded that during the week. Sorry for not uploading that as soon as I finished uploading the video. Again, really sorry. So yeah, it is on the gallery now, and this will be on the gallery as soon as I finish uploading this video, and it is live on YouTube. And then yeah, I think here's just where I add some solar panels, just because again, we're going with the greenhouse top 5. But then here is the final walkthrough. So here we go through the carport area, whatever you want to call it. Obviously you don't see the plants from below, which is sad, but you do see it from above. And then here is the lounge / TV area. I really like this area. I like the reds, I like the blues. Yeah, really like it. Kind of speaks for itself. And then we go to the kitchen, everything open plan here, so a really nice big open plan kitchen. Well, it's not big, it's a medium size. It's not big. Yeah, it's medium size. I'm lying, it's quite small. Is it small? No, it's medium size. I'd say medium size. And here's the toilet that I spoke about here. Again, just toilet and a sink, and then a little towel thingy there. Again, this is just if the guests come over. I mean, the guests aren't going to shower unless they're staying over, in which case they can just go shower upstairs. But in any case, then we go up the stairs, or through the stairs, but yeah, my camera controls are absolutely horrendous. And then, yeah, we go into the other bathroom here, which has the shower and everything, as you can see. Did the whole window thing again, with the open shower. Again, fairly simple bathroom. I need to work on making these bathrooms look better. I don't know. I really suck at bathrooms as well. And then here's my favorite room. Just the greens. Just look super cool, and the blues and stuff. And then I really like that poster as well for some reason. Or that painting, whatever it is. And then we go into the study here. Again, fairly simple. There's my son. His name is Michael Scott, just because I couldn't come up with the name. And I think I was watching Office when I originally created him. And then here's the master bedroom. Here's where we're in black and white. But I feel like this looks cool though, like the black and white vibe. So yeah, and then we go downstairs, again very slowly. There's just a random picture on the wall there, just because I didn't know what to put there. We go downstairs to the outdoor area, I assume we're going there now? Yeah, outdoor area. So a little table there, a little barbecue with a little bird bath. Then the pool, very small pool, but it gets the job done again. Small pool, and then with that little rock feature thing, and then that's what it looks like from the other side. And then we go out here, and then I think I just go around just showing the sides of the house, just because I felt like that's important. Again, it's very dark. I should have probably made it light outside, like the weather, like morning, afternoon, whatever. Yeah, just going around the house so that you can actually see what the sides look like. Use the wooden slate thingies again just to cover up those windows there, because I don't want to add curtains because it looks super weird from the outside. Yeah, and then just going around, here's the back area, and then here is outside view of the garden, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's pretty much the house. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe.